Hello, this is Naveed Ahmadi. Welcome to the mini story for Emotional Mastery 2. Now, before we start this story, I want you to do something. And you know what I want you to do. Stand up, pull your shoulders back, chest up, chin up, eyes up, breathe in, smile big, stand strong. Now breathe deeply. That's good. Now a big grin and a big stupid crazy smile on your face. Come on, you can do it. And finally, move your body a little bit. Walk. You can walk in one place without moving, just lift up your feet. If you're outside, then move your body. Okay, you need to be awake, you need to be alive while you're learning. Are you ready? Let's start the mini story. Elvis, the spider, cannot swim, but he wants to swim. What does Elvis want to do? Swim. Elvis wants to swim. What is Elvis? Well, Elvis is a spider, not Spider-Man. How many legs does a spider have? 8 legs. Elvis the spider has 8 legs. Elvis the spider has a problem. What is his problem? Well, his problem is he cannot swim. Poor Elvis, he cannot swim. He wants to swim. In fact, he wants to swim a very long way. Does he want to swim a short way or long way? A long way. He wants to swim a very long way. How far does Elvis the spider want to swim? Well, obviously he wants to swim across the Atlantic Ocean. So where does Elvis live? Well, Elvis lives in London. He's a British spider. Which city does he live in? New York? No, London. Elvis the spider lives in London and he has a problem. He cannot swim or he can't swim. Where does he want to swim to? He wants to swim to New York City. Who wants to swim to New York City? Elvis the spider. From where? Well, from London. He wants to swim to New York City from London. Can he swim now? No, 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 no. Elvis cannot swim now. He cannot swim now, but he wants to swim from London to New York City. So he decides, I'm going to practice swimming. What does he decide to do? Practice. He decides to practice swimming. Where does he practice swimming? In the North Sea. He practices in the North Sea. What does he practices in the North Sea? Swimming. He practices swimming in the North Sea. So Elvis the dog practices the swimming in the North Sea. No, not the dog. Elvis the spider. Elvis the spider practices swimming in the North Sea. He tries to swim, but he has another problem. Very cold in the North Sea. Is that hot? Is it warm? No, it's very cold in the North Sea. Is the North Sea hot or cold? Well, it's cold. It's very cold in the North Sea. Elvis freezes. Does he freeze? Is he very, very cold? Yes, he freezes. Where does Elvis the spider freeze? In the North Sea. He freezes in the North Sea and he almost drowns. Does Elvis almost die? Yes, exactly. He almost drowns. He almost goes under the water forever. Why does he almost drown? Well, because it's freezing. It's so cold and he cannot swim. Does Elvis the spider swim successfully or not? No, not. He doesn't, or he does not swim successfully. He almost drowns. He almost dies. So next, he decides, I know, I will go to the gym. I will go to the YMCA and swim in the pool. Why does he go to YMCA pool? Why? What's his purpose? Come on. Well, his purpose is to practice swimming. His purpose is practicing for swimming from London to New York. What does he want to practice swimming for? He wants to practice swimming for swimming from London to New York. What's his purpose? What's his reason for practicing? Well, swimming from London to New York. That is his ultimate purpose. So what is his ultimate purpose? What's his final goal? His final purpose is to swim from London to New York. Is it his ultimate purpose to swim from London to Rome? No, that's not his ultimate purpose. His ultimate purpose is to swim from London to New York. What does he want to swim across? Well, across the Atlantic Ocean to New York City. Does he want to swim across New York? Not across New York, to New York. Does he want to swim to the Atlantic Ocean? No, he wants to swim across the Atlantic Ocean. Is that his ultimate purpose? Yes, it is. It is his final reason for practicing. His ultimate purpose is to swim from London to New York. Whose ultimate purpose is it? Yes, that's right. That's Elvis the spider. So every day he goes to the pool, and every day he visualizes arriving in New York City. Every day does he imagine himself arriving in New York City? Yes. Every day he visualizes, he imagines himself arriving in New York. Every day does he see himself in his mind arriving in New York City successfully? Yes, absolutely. He visualizes every day he visualizes, he imagines, he sees. Every day he visualizes himself arriving in New York with all his 8 legs, swimming across the Atlantic Ocean and arriving to New York. What does he visualize? He visualizes arriving in New York City. How often does he visualize this? Well, every day. Every day he visualizes arriving in New York. He sees it clearly, vividly, colorfully in his head. Does he visualize vividly? Yes, he does. He visualizes vividly. He visualizes powerfully, clearly, and colorfully. Vividly. How does he visualize? Vividly. He vividly sees himself arriving in New York City. Does he vividly imagine successfully arriving to the New York City? Oh yes, very, very clearly, very powerfully, very vividly. He sees success. He imagines success. He vividly visualizes arriving in New York. And he practices every day. Where does Elvis the spider practice swimming every day? The YMCA. Every day he practices swimming at the YMCA pool. He swims with all his 8 legs in the pool. Swimming every day, and swimming and visualizing. Swimming and visualizing. He sees in his head arriving in New York. And he swims in the pool every day. Finally, the day comes. He jumps into the Atlantic Ocean. and he starts swimming towards New York City. After 15 days, he's still swimming. Sharks try to attack him. He hits them with his legs and he escapes. Storms comes, bad weather, rain. He continues to swim. Ultimately, finally, at the end, he arrives in New York City and he's successful. And the mayor of the New York City gives him the key to the city. They have a big parade for Elvis to celebrate his success. What does Elvis ultimately do? He ultimately is successful. He ultimately arrives in New York City. He ultimately swims from London to New York. He finally swims from London to New York City. Who is ultimately successful? Elvis the Spider. Elvis the Spider is ultimately successful. He has problems. He has difficulties. But finally, he is successful. And that is the end of the mini story for Emotional Mastery 2. Again, listen every day, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, doesn't matter, as much as you can. When you listen, always have a strong posture. Breathe deeply, smile, and move as you listen. If you get tired, it's okay, it's normal. If you get bored, it's also normal. Just pause, change your posture, change your breathing, change your smile, move a little bit, and then start again. Okay, I will see you next time. Enjoy. Bye bye.